that ball was launched by you.
Got lucky there. The pace was off.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, this one's in the fairway.
Ooh.
And let's see what he does
barely
here.
squeaked on.
5 yards to go.
What if that would have kicked back into the creek?
I don't think he would have been happy with that shot.
Yeah, that would have not been nice.
You're still a little ways out, aren't you?
Driver off the turf.
No! Felt good until the end.
Shot on hole number 2.
Damn, this is a long hole.
Let's go, Cody. Fuck the tree gods. They got nothing on you.
Well, I'm not going to tempt fate by going through the tree, Sebastian.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying they got nothing on you, which means you're going to make the right play and take them out of it. So just, you got this.
Swung way too fast. I really fucked that up.
A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though.
I'm even more behind the tree.
And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin.
Can I somehow... Ooh. Stop.
I'm gonna pull for him here out of the rough. Let's see what happens. Setting up here now for our third shot.
Sit.
All right, we are back in the fairway.
Wow, the green really slopes off right there, doesn't it?
I see that.
Didn't notice that at first. Uh-oh. Damn it.
Here's your fourth
I'm
shot.
surprised you were able to stay on top of that.
Me too. I thought I was going to roll off for sure.
All right, nice putt. Let's see what the others do here. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? And that will drop. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, let's give this ball a smash.
Hi.
Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Can you guys hear this?
This one's fairway bound. Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out. This one might be a little long. And here's your second shot on the third.
Gotta remember that wind at your back, Sebastian.
Fuck. Too fast.
So it's looking good. Nice work. That
was clean.
was some good golf. And he's setting up from 120
And that
yards
was
out.
some good golf.
Coming in for a landing here on the green.
Ooh.
John responds in spades.
This next putt is a par putt for him.
Oh, God damn it.
And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey. Oh, man. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. Looking pretty good. Great putt in there for birdie. And a 5-foot putt for him. That was a good putt. And after that hole, two-way tie is just going to keep things going to the next hole.
Do you guys see notifications?
I think so. I have been.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway. That drive was crazy.
I wish that didn't happen.
All right, right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
What didn't happen?
You see notifications.
Which notifications? Like the ones specific to the holes or what?
No.
Tee shot's looking decent.
I just saw your a thing you sent.
What did I send? Oh.
And second shot
Yeah,
here on the
that was
fourth.
pretty funny, wasn't that?
We'll get through these branches eventually.
Oh,
Shot
that was
worked
a
out
little
just
tough. I don't
fine.
know. Maybe I should have gone around the tree. I don't know if that is exactly modern upper class New Mexico living room anymore, though. I feel like that was back in the 90s.
Yeah. Still is in Santa Fe, if you ask me.
In
Yeah, I
some
think some touristy
places.
spots are still like that.
Touristy spots. I'm talking about
Definitely seen.
people's living rooms, Sebastian.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Jeez, are
touristy
you
spots
kidding?
that attract people to New Mexico that look like regular people's living rooms.
Oh.
What a
Well, so
fucking
that's what I
joke.
would say now, too. I would say that's like an idea of what tourists would think local New Mexicans live like at this
Here we
point.
go, 28 feet away.
But I don't know if anybody's really sporting Georgia O'Keeffe portraits anymore.
Are you saying it keeps out or what?
Yeah, I mean... When's the last time she's released anything new? Oh, go get there!
Oh man.
Georgia is an
Good
icon, Katie.
attempt at a long putt there.
I was gonna say,
this is
what if
his
you have some
attempt at
classics
birdie.
that you know some would say are timeless? Maybe some people still have some prints. I don't know.
Oh, look, man. The vagina is always going to be timeless. I'm just saying, I don't think people feel like putting that in their living rooms anymore. Also, have you ever seen a real Georgia O'Keeffe painting?
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to remember the last one that I saw, and I can't think of it. Like, not a print, but
13 feet for his putt here.
a real painting. I'm thinking there was one at... See, I can't even remember when the last one I would have seen.
Last time I saw one, it was probably sometime in my teens. It was at like, I don't know if it was her house or just like a place that she frequented a lot, but it was just a spot somewhere in Abiquiu, I think. Is that where she used to hang out?
Right.
Oh
I thought
my
she lived in
god.
Taos.
Whichever
And
one
a
it was.
5-foot putt for him.
Saw one there, but they also had a couple of her paintings at the Santa Fe National Museum or whatever it's called.
Right, and I think that's where... Oh my god, John, what the hell was that? What
And here he goes. Putting for par here.
the fuck, dude? Are you trying to give Sebastian a chance?
Sebastian's gonna tie you. Come on, Sebastian. Sebastian, are you
Oh my
fucking
god.
serious?
Okay,
I
he's got
tried.
2
I
feet to
really
go
did.
here.
No, you didn't.
I did. I lined it up. Took the shot.
And there we go.
It was just off.
Okay,
That
this
was
could have
like
to win the hole.
That was a
4 foot
fucking tap
putt.
in.
I know.
Nicely done, and that's going to get you
You
a
probably
fair
didn't
amount
have
of
to
change.
move it at all.
Okay, 3 skins in your pocket
Yeah,
after
the
that
original
one.
movie. And then I had to recorrect it and I fucked it up more.
Sebastian.
All
Those
right,
I
putts
said it
have to
was
last
be
gonna be
few
automatic,
different this
skins
dude.
up for
time.
grabs on this hole. Let's get this going.
God damn it.
Alright. What in the fuck are we looking at here? What is this hole all about? The dog legs left. Huh. Okay. No, too fast. Go.
Mmm.
Fuck.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. So this tee shot should work.
Where does the dog leg left?
Let's
He's
see
ready
the
to
fairway
tee
that
off. Let's see
Sebastian
what he
just
has.
missed.
So it does it to the... Oh yeah. I certainly do, Cody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That'll be
Fair.
fine.
Okay, and
That'll
from
be
the sand.
fine, just fine.
Jeez.
All right, we're back in the fairway. That's great news.
Come on, John. Let the wind carry you.
Stop.
Fuck.
This one's your third.
Coda
Too
with the sauce. It's
fast.
coming down.
Oh, your approach is heading left.
God damn it.
That's safe.
I hate it when my pace is off. There's such a delicate window. Alright, John, you've got a real simple up and over here.
I wouldn't have called it simple.
He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses.
Damn.
Ooh. And this next putt for him is for birdie. Oh. All right, this putt for the skin. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Nicely done, and that'll get you the skin. Okay, that will be 4 skins for you after that one. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Oh, wow. 214-yard par 3. What in the fuck are you supposed to do here?
Ooh, a little bit of a fade on that shot.
Whoa. Get down.
Okay, on the green safely.
John,
Okay, he
whoa.
appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot
It's
goes.
quite the par 3, isn't it?
It's a little bit intimidating. That's for sure.
Taking out the 3-wood on this one. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Oh my, splash. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
I'm sorry, was I not supposed to laugh at that?
I don't think
Oh,
anybody's
no.
stopping you.
Mm-mm.
And they've chosen a hybrid on this one.
Come on. Oh.
Whoa. I missed the shot. Why are you further away?
He pulled out a 3-wood for some reason and decided to hit it into the bank.
Sebastian, you
I
know
thought
that
that was...
29
What?
feet from
you
the
thought
hole.
that was the play. You thought 3-wood was the play. Ooh.
These are some tough greens, aren't they, Cody?
They most
Yes.
certainly
Really
are,
good.
John.
Damn it.
Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see.
Come on.
Oh, oh,
And it's 5 straight on the board
oh
for
my
that hole.
God.
Let's see if we can get another one here. Keep that streak going. Let's go.
Alright, so the advantage of skims, Sebastian, is that the previous holes absolutely don't matter. Every single tee shot is a brand new shot.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it looks like Sebastian is throwing in the towel, Cody.
I have not thrown it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that was deliberate.
I still have a shot.
And from 170-ish yards out. This is an 8-iron.
Sit.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God.
Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it?
Come join me in the water. It's
It
cold.
came up
About
just short, Cody. It's because the
140
wind
to the pin from
shifted, if
here.
you ask me. That's what I told you.
I hope this is the play, man, because this is what's being suggested. I'm going with it because it looks good.
I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be the play.
Oh my
Going with the 9-iron on this one.
God.
Oop, that one, yeah, that's a
Oh
little wide.
my. You gotta learn to take into account the wind, Sebastian. Until you do that,
I'm trying. I'm just obviously
may the winds be with you.
Yeah, dude, the club that it suggests for you is
Well,
if
that one,
there's no
goodbye.
wind.
That's a good way of putting it.
really.
That's a good way of putting it.
From there, you have to take in external factors, first and foremost being the wind, second being elevation change, which is not nearly as important, and third being the kind of shot that you want to play, which is also not nearly as important.
Indeed. Most importantly, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of player do I want to be?
It's a really good question.
They're
I
going
think
with
that
the
everybody
pitching
should
wedge.
ask that when they step up to the number one tee box.
Okay, third shot.
What kind of player do you want to be, Sebastian?
A competitive one.
That's the right answer. So why don't you show us?
And he'll get a skin if he drops this.
Fucking greens are now.
8 strokes, goddamn.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's got a 9-footer here.
For quad bogey.
Hey, I finally made it. You didn't swing out or whatever.
You haven't made it yet.
Oh, well, this is the
I
closest.
love how Cody's just like for quad bogey.
Ooh, right by.
Ooh.
And this will save your par. All right, nicely done. And now let's see what else could happen on this hole. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt goes down. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole.
Dun, dun, dun. Who's gonna win the NBA championship, Sebastian?
I'm thinking the Celtics.
Oh, this is
You don't like the Warriors?
I respect the Warriors. I mean, you know, they're definitely a dynasty, but Clay's not the same.
Do you think his beard is getting in the way?
His fro might be throwing the balance
All
of
right,
things
interested
off.
to see what he has in store for us here.
Clay's not the same, huh? I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
How come?
Respectfully, of course.
You know he can't defend like he used to.
Ooh, stop.
All right,
Play
how
is
he does on this
a
hole.
splash, brother. Splash. You don't got a splash, brother.
It is a smash, brother. No, 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 no.
This is a par 3. I thought it was a par 4. What the
No, dude, it's it's a 255-yard par 3.
I wonder if it's really as long in real life. I'm assuming they made it pretty realistic. But the pros can hit, like,
Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's
woods
see what
that
goes down
far
for
for
him.
sure. I don't think they have to drive it. Some of them, maybe with the wind in their face. Dang.
All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt.
Huh. Those are pretty even odds.
Between the Celtics and Warriors?
Yeah. They're not too far removed.
I would think that the Warriors would be heavily favored, but I guess people are finally giving Jason Tatum some respect.
And
The
fucking Robert
Warriors
Williams, come on.
Isn't that
definitely.
crazy that you guys could have had Tatum,
Oh my god.
Sebastian?
Yeah, it's a shame, right? You fucking would have loved to be a Laker. But what, Cody?
Instead, you
They're
go and choose Lonzo
definitely in
Ball.
favor of the Warriors for sure. But I was surprised to see how close they
Ah,
were.
right by.
Okay. I figured that
2 skins for him
they
if he
were
sinks
the
this.
favorite.
But just barely, especially as
Oh.
if the if the series gets pushed out into further games, the odds get a lot more even, which I suppose makes sense.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Gosh,
Boston's been
man.
talking a lot of crap, following it throughout the year.
And here we go. He's putting for the par.
Your boss has?
Huh? No, I said Boston has been talking a lot of crap, but been
Oh.
following it throughout the year. Like, they think they're ready for any challenge, so let's see.
And that putt will drop.
Sebastian,
Putt for him.
Yes.
you know what I'd like for you to do?
Focus on this hole.
No.
Oh. What?
What I'd really like for you to do is to watch the rest of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Is to watch the Stanley Cup playoffs? Is that what you said?
The rest of it.
I always said that I missed the fucking Kings
I want to.
elimination game.
I
Yeah,
want to
you
go
should
to
have
a
watched
Kings
that at the
game
bare
with
minimum.
Sebastian.
I told you to do that and you didn't do it. Really disappointed in you.
Oh, man.
I wanted to, and then I was like, oh shit,
All
I
right,
missed
you
it.
need this putt to carry the hole.
Cody, did you hear what I said?
I did hear what you said. Sebastian's not going to a Kings game unless we drag him there kicking and screaming.
I want to go.
All right,
It's just,
nicely done.
you know, I
Now it's
gotta
up
do
to your
it. I
friend.
haven't done it. I looked
After
into
that
it.
hole, nothing really changed. 2-way tie, though.
How can you not enjoy going to the Staples Center?
I
Especially
love
for a hockey game, no less.
going to the Staples Center.
I
You
didn't
think
really like the Staples Center.
It's picked up.
you've
Going
been
right
to the
left.
Staples Center, Sebastian. You have
Oh,
no
don't even.
idea
No,
what
no,
that
no, no,
stadium can actually
no.
do.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I will go to a game and then I will decide which is more of an experience.
Have you ever stood in front
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
of a flamethrower that has
Looks
little
like this one's in
pieces
the
of
fairway.
glass in it, so you get molten shards hitting your face.
Definitely not.
Well, this is a sensation that you can experience.
They've gone with the 7-iron.
Staples Center has been the home of 2 Stanley Cup winning teams.
Yeah.
Setting up
Put the
here
banners
in
in the
the
back.
first cut of rough.
That's what makes it nice. Anytime sports goes down in LA, they just fucking show it, and then like, oh yeah, all these teams have won all of these.
Hope this one bites.
It's gonna push it. Not as much as
Come
I
back
wanted it
down,
to.
yeah.
Oh, stop though. Stop! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Well, you can't hit them all.
Really just made these greens fucking
Alright.
ridiculous, didn't they?
This
Come on,
course
Jones.
sucks. I'm not pleased with it.
I'm not a fan of
Really?
the architecture over there, honestly.
You aren't?
No. If you don't mind, I'm gonna
Chosen to
pick the
pitching
next
wedge.
location.
Might be a little strong.
It's better.
Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle.
Way too fucking fast. Oh my god.
Nice shot from the sand.
My pace would have
And
been
this
okay.
is
That may have
a
gone in.
long distance putt. Let's see what he does.
So sad. I'm out of nicotine. Whoa.
Going off.
Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this one.
Loki is having trouble.
Get out.
And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey.
You put another one in the fucking sand.
I could go in the sand.
Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, and it drops, and he's won this one. And after that one, you currently sit with 5 skins.
Uh-oh.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Let's have a nice drive out on this one.
I knew that
Well,
was gonna
what
happen,
can you do
Cody.
about it? Nothing. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here.
That's card
105
golf right
yards
there.
out.
Oh my god, the wind's shifting at a crazy pace right now. Whoa. Okay.
This could be slightly too strong. He's got about 105 yards to go here.
Shifting on me now, too. Oh,
God damn, it's like a tornado.
jeez.
It is. Surprised our hats haven't blown off.
Literally, like, shifted around 540 degrees.
Setting up for our third shot.
That's what happens in Oklahoma.
Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
9 miles an hour is gonna push it that fucking
This is
much.
his 4th shot.
Come on.
All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot.
I wish you could concede the hole.
Yeah, that's something they should add.
And this putt will get him 1 skin. Ooh. And he's got 13 feet from the cup.
He's got 13 feet from the cup.
Put a good stroke on it, Sebastian. Hey, Cody, so who all went to Mike's cabin? Did Marie and them go too?
About a dozen feet
No,
from here.
Josh was too tired. He said that he didn't want to drive that long in a day because he had I actually don't know why he felt like the drive was too long. I feel like he would have.
How far was it?
It was like an hour, 20 minutes away.
Hmm.
Maybe an hour 15, but
So did
wasn't.
he stay at the travel apartment?
No, he stayed at his room.
I'm surprised he didn't want to stay at the travel apartment
I don't think he knew
instead
if
of
that was an
sharing a
option or not.
bed.
Drop, and that's for bogey. And this putt should
100%
spin.
actually think that he didn't consider that that was an option.
And that one will drop for par.
Because that's why you stayed with
And
us
currently it's all
the
tied.
night
Top
before.
of the heap here.
The
He was
reason,
sharing a room with Marie, and then
right? But more of the reason why is he didn't feel like going in at 5 a.m. and waking them up at 5 a.m.
I don't know about that.
That's
I mean, that's
why.
another reason, but
That's really the largest reason. It's because it was so late. Although now that I think about it, Slick was getting up right around that time, so he may have wanted to avoid that encounter.
Taking
huh.
this one with the 9-iron.
Oh my gosh.
Looking forward to see what you do here.
And you hit that with a 9?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Just a pure swing. That's
Uh-oh.
unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. All right, let's see how he
Believe
does.
that.
I don't know why you don't like this course. It's challenging. I mean, it is a little bit bland, for sure.
Here's their 7-iron. This one
Uh-oh.
might be a bit long.
God damn it.
Oh my, splash.
Oh my, splash.
I like the water features, but not to keep dunking it.
Oh my.
The water features definitely come into play.
Oh my, splash.
No.
That
Oh
No.
might be
my.
another spot.
Oh no.
Come on. It's already bogey. I'm out of this fucking round.
I want to open a bakery called Carbs.
Second shot here on the 11th.
That'd be a good one.
I think so too. Ooh.
Ooh, look at here. Nice chip.
What would be your main item?
Carbs. There's a lot of versatility with carbs, John. Get yourself some wheat. It doesn't matter what kind. Egg. A little bit of yeast. Fluff that shit up and throw it in the oven. Before you know it, you got yourself a big old steamy pile of carbs.
And he's lining this one up for the triple bogey.
The putter is
Cody,
so
so
shiny.
when you guys were on your walk
Right
in
by the hole.
Spokane, were you walking near the water?
And this next putt's for his par.
Yeah, for like the first hour.
Could you hear it?
We were right next to it, John.
And a nice putt there.
So you could hear it.
We were
Well,
right
you need
next
to
to
sink
it.
this one if you want to carry the hole.
What
Not,
kind of stuff did
Well
you
done,
guys
and
talk
Owen's going to have the
about?
hole.
uh,
And a two-way tie after that hole.
religion, the nature of perception, and the concept of free will. We also talked about our families, how we grew up. We talked about various members of our families and how we perceived certain actions they've taken.
All right,
Mm.
let's pop this in the fairway.
Particularly my dad and Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Nice swing.
And then we got Rick's perspective from that. And we also talked about how Beth is basically the gold
He's just
standard
about
for
ready
wives.
to tee off. Let's see how he does. Looking good
I
off the
just
tee.
am so surprised that you guys were out that long.
Well, it was
Setting up with around
unexpected.
170 yards to the pin.
You just wanted to keep walking?
Yeah, we all kind of did, man. We were feeling it. We were having a good time. We were in the moment. The bar closed down, and I think that we all could have kept drinking. I'm curious who would have actually called it first. Mike went back first, but that's just because we dropped him off. But I think that if the bar wouldn't have closed, we probably would have had another round or two, which would have been cool because I've never,
Choosing the 6
that's
iron
I've
here.
never ever
Well, see you later to that ball.
drank that much with Rick.
And this is somewhere around 150
Now, what
So
about
yards
that
out.
one time we were in Santa Fe? He drank quite a bit.
I wasn't drinking with him.
Yeah, you were.
When we went to
When we were
the
playing all those
Matador
games. Yeah, but we were playing games before that at, what's it called? That one place? The
at
patio place?
yeah,
Played shuffleboard.
I
We ate
don't,
at that pizza place before that.
yeah. Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Stop.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't think we were on that level because that was a little bit more casual.
And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
But after we went to that putt place, like Rick had a few beers there, but then once we went to that
Okay, they're going with the pitching
the
wedge here.
bar,
Shots coming towards the green nicely.
Rick kept going. He just kept on like having drinks, and I feel like it was one of those nights that if we were camping or if we were at a place where we had our own like room and drinks, like at Tina's wedding, then I think that we probably would have just kept going until everything was gone. But I just like, too, how Josh called me out.
Oh my, take notes. They just hold this one. All right, you need this putt to
Called
drop to
you out
carry the
for
ball.
what?
As soon as Rick busted out the credit card, I started ordering top shelf booze. Like Josh said something about it immediately. He was like, "Man, that guy had to like reach into the back of the shelf for that bottle."
This one's on a good
Cody's
line.
ordering the top shelf stuff.
Nicely done. This will carry the hole over yet again and stack one more skin onto
He's
the
like, "I
bottom.
see what you're doing there."
And after that hole, 3 skins up for grab on the next hole.
Did anybody care? I'm sure they were happy to drink it.
Well, I was the only person who was drinking that because everybody else was drinking beer,
This
but
tee shot should play.
I try not to drink as much beer as I used to because
Okay, let's give her a smash here.
it makes me a little bit fatter than just drinking liquor.
Well done.
But
And he's ready to go. Let's see how
I
this
guess
hole goes for him.
to answer your question, my uncle was thoroughly enjoying the company. That was something that any of us rarely get to
This was
do
drove
in
the
that
fairway for sure.
type of a setting with that many of our family members, so
Mm-hmm.
we all took full advantage of that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you got my message from that night, but I didn't think the people from the boat were overly friendly, man.
No, so I didn't get your message, but I was thinking the same thing the whole time, dude. And I was actually really bummed out about it because I thought we were gonna like really party with his Navy buddies, right?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And everybody was like
Well, you don't see that
a
every day. Rick
fucking
with the driver
wet
right over
sock,
the turf.
dude.
Well, that one's goodbye.
The
Yes.
the only person who wasn't was Dave.
Uh-huh.
This is Jeremy's captain, Sebastian. The only person who wasn't was Dave, and I think that he was kind of holding it back. He had to drive back.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I was like
Bunch of
feeling,
wet socks.
yeah, dude, the whole time. Like even at the ceremony, the whole time I was like, what the fuck? I've heard all kinds of stories about Navy weddings and Navy buddies and this and that and everything, and you guys are fucking boring as shit.
They weren't very friendly.
They were not very
They
friendly
didn't
at
go out of
all.
their way to introduce themselves.
And so part of me was just wondering, is like, is this a young crew? Is this an old crew? Like, are all of, god damn it, that was way too fast, son of a bitch.
Be on your way. Setting up here for your
So I was
fourth
thinking, like, well,
shot.
if they're like in their later 20s, then that would probably mean that a lot of them are past their partying phase. And
So
then
is Dave.
well, Dave's like an exception to that group, I feel like. I think that Dave fucks.
So is Rick.
Oh yeah, well Rick didn't have to
And
drive
Josh.
back. They didn't have to drive back 5 hours immediately, because you realize that's what Dave did, right? Like after he left the hotel, he drove straight back to Seattle.
That's insane, honestly.
And yeah, they didn't. Wow,
That was a sweet
I
little
didn't
chip
think
in
I was
there.
gonna make that.
Eagle.
that was
And after
very
that one,
surprising to
8
me.
skins on the
That
board for
none
our
of them
leader.
were particularly friendly. Nobody introduced themselves. Granted,
Mm-hmm.
nobody really. I didn't introduce myself to anybody except for Dave at the wedding. Like I didn't go out of my way to say anything.
I did, and they
Although,
were very offstandish.
really,
Yep.
that's probably partially why I didn't too. Just because the whole time I sort of felt like they weren't being
Alrighty,
super
let's go.
receptive to anybody else there. You know, whether it be Hannah's family or our family, it just seemed like they were kind of keeping them to themselves. So I more of focused my attention on, talking to everybody else that I could except for them. Um,
Hannah's family is just, you can tell they're quiet.
yes, I thought the same
A
thing
little
too. They
wayward on
are
that
a
approach.
quiet bunch. They're
They're
not
not
socialites.
All right,
partiers.
let's see what
They're
he does
definitely
on
not
this one.
partiers.
That's why none of them fucking showed up at besides your sister.
Right? Which that sort of surprised me, but at the same time, it like made sense because I was thinking like, okay, well, I'll
This
be
one's gonna get
surprised if
sandy.
they show up, but I mean, it is
All right,
this
here's our second shot
occasion,
on
and
the
like,
14th.
like how would people not want to do this? And I think I remember talking to Jared and Hannah, and they were saying we weren't sure if people were going to show up to the bar crawl or not. And now that we're having this conversation, I'm like, oh, because you didn't think that Hannah's family would show up to the bar crawl or not.
Just a bar crawl?
You should have invited Paige. I'm sure she would have liked to go.
Were they not? Why didn't they
This one's
go?
anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what
I
happens.
know
Well, I
that,
know why Carly
yeah,
didn't.
because she was doing mom style. And I'm sure she would have been totally down to go. Shit. I was actually surprised that they didn't show up. Did they just not want to drive all the way back to their
Probably
B
something
and
like
B?
that.
Ooh,
Ooh, that was almost in. That could have been a win right there, Sebastian. Could have been your winning shot for the day.
Unfortunately.
wow.
And the
Is
chip will
that three
drop
chip-ins
into the
in a
cup.
row?
Is it?
And after that, our
Yes.
leader is sitting up on the board with 9 skins.
Sometimes they just line up good for you. But that one was lucky on the par 5. Did not expect that.
You know what else though? Even
Oh, this one's in the fairway.
when we started at the hotel, like I tried to talk to some of his other shipmates, and it was
And
really
let's see how this
tough.
tee shot fares for him.
Yeah.
Like I sat down, I positioned myself in between them to try and like get into the conversation and say hey, or just try and be a part of the conversation. It's like they didn't even want to make eye contact, which was really strange.
I agree, Cody. I honestly think
Okay, let's send this little
they thought
ball
they
on
were
its way.
better than us or something.
I don't know if that's the case. I don't know.
This
I don't
impression I got.
I don't think that's the case. If
Great
I'm gonna just
contact.
put that out there. I don't think that was the case. I don't think they thought they were better than us, because why would they possibly
And he's
think
about
that?
150
Especially going
yards
to
out
a
from here.
wedding with
You'd
like,
be surprised
I suppose I
the
would
kind of
be.
attitude well.
I don't. I don't with them, because they didn't strike me as the type of military folk that I have seen with that attitude before, who are much more boisterous and bombastic.
We are about 140 yards
So
out.
maybe it's a submarine thing.
It's possible. Wet socks. Wet socks, sticks in the mud.
Heading for the green.
Wet socks.
That'll play pin high for us.
I don't know. I should have tried to make more an effort at
Taking this one with the 8-iron.
the ceremony and reception.
Well,
For them.
another
Sheer
thing
insanity.
that helps, which I know Jared couldn't
How's he
do
gonna do this?
at the actual
Let's
reception,
just
is
wait and
if
find
when
out.
you introduce your friends to one another.
Ah, yes. Yeah, for sure. Because that's a great icebreaker. Because that's the biggest connection that we have, and we know Jer well, and they know Jer well, but the Jer that we know is totally different than the Jer that they know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's setting up for a birdie here.
And then also, I don't know, I guess that was just challenging, because the one thing that I thought that they would have done is at that first bar that we went to, that mini golf place.
man.
Oh my God.
Okay, this
I
might
feel
go in
like
the
they
hole.
would have been more interactive. But when we showed up, they were all just sitting there at a table.
Just sitting there?
Yeah, they weren't playing any of the games. They were all just kind of sitting there. And that's how the rest of us,
That
kind
shot
of broke
was
the ice with each
marvelous.
other. Both our family
After
and
that
Hannah's
hole, our
family
leader
is like we all
leads
started
with
playing
9
games.
skins in their pocket.
And that's kind of how we were getting into the interaction sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, and we have a new skin
think
up for grabs on this
you
hole.
called it when you
Let's
called
get
them
down
wet
there and
socks.
see what happens.
That's what a wet sock does at a cool little place like that with fun games.
You just sit there, not doing much.
Man, did you ever launch that? And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
The other thing that Jer said that makes me sort of want to give them a little bit more of a pass, even though just a little bit, not much, but he was saying a lot of them had to get back within the next day or two.
Yeah.
Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway.
It still doesn't give him a pass not to be friendly.
All right, let's see what happens here. He's got about 170 yards to go.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
And here's a 6
I mean,
iron
what if
from that.
Sebastian would have went?
This one might be
How
a
would he
bit too
have
much.
made friends?
Alrighty, second shot on the 16th.
And with our family, sure.
Yeah, but what if he wanted to make friends with somebody else?
Like Bill?
Oh gosh.
Is Bill the one you were talking about the other night?
Add more details.
Well, you didn't like the guy. It was like you were having a conversation where he was asking about you, and John didn't mention that he was sitting right next to you.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, that guy. I don't think. I think I'll take your word for it, as you said then.
Bill made quite the impression on some people at the wedding.
Oh God. The thing about weddings, they're usually a fun time, but sometimes it's a show.
Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right.
There's
Looks like he's got around
quite the
145
wind
yards to
behind us,
go
huh?
here.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to push it that much.
And they're going with the pitching wedge. Heading for the green. He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see
Yeah,
how
our
he can make
family
his
would have
escape.
tried to make friends. They would have forced you into a conversation, I'm sure. Some of them more,
This is our third shot.
Aggressively than
cordially.
others.
Yeah.
I'd have just messed with them and been like, oh, I don't know anybody here. I just came here and wanted a drink. Who's getting married again?
You wouldn't have done that, don't lie. Yeah, oh my god!
Son of a bitch.
And you are putting
I
now.
thought that one was
happy for
going
you.
in.
I did too. I wanted it so bad.
And the chip
Ooh.
drops.
That was a graceful little chip in.
And he'll get a skin if he drops this.
Oh no, John's still in the skin opportunity. Fuck, I needed to make that chip. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oof, right by the hole. Here we go. You need this putt to carry the hole.
Yeah, none of my putts feel good tonight.
This putt's going. And nicely done. Let's
That's
see
odd.
what
That's
your
usually
opponent
not
does
something
now.
that gets super messed up for
And
me.
after that three-way tie on that hole, we're just going to push those skins along.
It didn't used to, but something I do
Here we have a par
causes
4
issues
hole.
sometimes.
I would say probably my largest issues come from my approach shots.
Looking pretty good off the tee.
Yeah, I very rarely have problems off the drive.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Tee shot's looking decent.
Oof.
There really weren't that very many cute girls there.
No, Jer mentioned that though. He said there were going to be all of zero
Well, the
single
approach
people
is
at
heading
the
to the
wedding.
right. All right, good luck. Second shot
That
here
doesn't
on the
mean
17th.
I like even the non-single people weren't that good looking.
You know, I kind of noticed that too. God damn it. Are you fucking
That's
shitting
going to
me?
miss the green. Unfortunate.
God damn it. Come on.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
No, I noticed that too, and I was really surprised to have looked around and
Oh shit.
not seen very many
Hoping for
attractive
an up
people
and down
there.
here to get out of this one with the par.
I think the most attractive girl is the one doing the photo booth.
Yo, yeah, by a wide margin for sure. Her. No, god damn it.
Who is that
Breaks his blade
girl
out of
that
that sand. A little bit of work left to
Josh
do,
brought
but
some
nothing
girls,
too
didn't
serious.
he?
Yes, and I remembered her name, but I forgot it now.
I want to say Delilah, but I don't think that's it.
Alright, I cannot remember. There's like just a little bit of backstory, like he knew her before from some time ago, but she lived in the area now. Come on!
All right, he's won this hole. And after that hole, our leader has 11 skins in their pocket.
God, I fucking hate skins. I hate skins.
Uh-oh.
Well, this tee shot should work.
I'm gonna lose some distance on that one.
Okay, let's put this ball out there.
I fucking hate skins so much.
That was good. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. This one's fairway bound. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. They're going with the driver off the turf, I guess.
Hey, a good shot.
Second shot on the 18th.
Can't do much better than that, Bastion.
We'll see how it plays out, but I
You
didn't mind.
excited for yourself?
Yeah, it's a good momentum shifter.
And that approach was a bit wayward. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out.
Man, I'm not gonna.
There's no way to think. You got this.
Oh.
Like your glasses.
And this is your third shot.
Ooh. Damn, I didn't think I'd go that far.
Pretty close.
Not close at all.
Hey, by my standards, that was close. You went kind of by it. Oh my fucking god.
Here's a
Dude,
look
that's
for
like fucking
birdie.
9 chip-ins this round.
You gotta. Okay, I was gonna say, you gotta make this.
And with that, we're done. There was
You
a
robbed
two-way tie on
Sebastian
that
of
last hole, so we're going to
earning a
split those
skin.
proceeds
Well,
amongst
I
you.
got
Oh,
15
he got
again. That's great.
15?
Yay!
Split
We're
it.
going to part ways. Thank you so much for playing. And
You
thank
dick.
you also for not
Sebastian
turning the
made
volume
some
down on
money
the
though.
commentary. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I didn't know that that was 18.
On the one opportunity that he had that was like his, he'd chip it in again. God, I hate skins. Alright, I'm taking the lead on this one, John.
Okay,
I'm gonna get some water after I drop
I'm
my
gonna get a cold drink as well. have myself a root beer. Can you appreciate an ice cold root beer?
Ooh, root
Sebastian?
beer. Dude, of course. That used to be one of my favorite drinks. Still is. What kind of root beer do you have?
A sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla is a precursor to serotonin.
Life's a bitch and then you die. We wanna get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go.
You haven't finished setting up the event yet, right?
Not yet.
I hate how fast fun weekends go by, Cody.
Yeah, that happens, John. You have to accept that as a fact. They're not going to slow down until you're able to do that.
Until, what do you mean?
Oh, I gotta leave the party. You have to be aware that they're going to go fast so that your perception can change. As soon as you understand that they're gonna go fast, then your perception of how time dilates when things go fast because they're fun is gonna be able to stretch a little bit.
I'm just trying to think of what all my favorite moments were.
I mean, how can you? How can you possibly think of what all your favorite moments were?
I really liked when we were just sitting in the car with Josh waiting for those guys to get in
That was
the
pretty. That was pretty
parking
funny,
lot.
wasn't that?
Mm-hmm.
We had a very good conversation there.
And Jer was in the other car. Did you and Jer have your own bedrooms at the cabin?
No, not necessarily. And I wish I woke up. I was like one of the first people to wake up at the cabin, and I kind of wish I would have stayed awake so that I would have gotten to chat with people more.
Oh, did you go to sleep before other people?
No, I didn't go to sleep before other people. I just I woke up before a lot of other people. I think I even woke up before the kids. But then I went back to sleep because nobody was awake. And then I heard the kids wake up, and they were all honestly pretty considerate. They were still being, relatively loud and running around, but they were all whispering and trying to be all quiet. So I was kind of impressed with that. And then,
Nice of them.
right, and then I went back to sleep again. I slept for another hour, and everybody was already awake at that point. And I was like, shit. Kind of wish I didn't sleep for that long, but oh well. I honestly kind of wish we could have stayed more time too. Shit, man.
Me?
It's just everybody, I suppose.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Danielle and Chantel kept talking to me about trying to plan a camping trip for sometime this summer. And so I told them I
It
don't
would be a lot
know
of fun.
when you would be in town, but if you did happen to roll through at some point, that I would be sure to let them know, and they're thinking like, well, shit, at that point, then maybe we can just say fuck it and just kind of throw something together real quick for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'd be down for that. I think that'd be fun.
Foulmouth Neck. Where'd you find this one?
Um, from one of my many illustrious playlists. Sebastian.
I'm coming.
That cabin was cool. You saw the photo of that we took standing on the deck, right?
No. Who took it?
Janelle did.
No, I didn't. I wonder if I'm still her friend on Facebook.
I don't know if she posted it.
Yeah, if she didn't, then how would I have seen it?
No, I just don't know if we shared it with you or not.
No. Oh.
Hello there. My name is John.
Everybody looks
Hoping
so
everything is
happy.
going just
Right?
great for you. Great way to
I
play
know.
golf. We're playing for skins
It's
today.
like
Hopefully we have some fierce but friendly competition out there.
absolutely pure
Now
and
let's smack that
genuine
ball into the fairway
elation.
and
Joy?
Yeah.
begin our round.
I agree. It does look very pretty.
Oh, dude, that area was gorgeous. I couldn't believe it.
Was it, Cody?
Yes. The panhandle of Idaho's
Huh.
got a lot of, I don't know, underrated beauty, I guess I should say.
Interesting. That's the river in the background.
Yes, and that photo doesn't do it justice at all.
Good
Like,
shot.
it was really surprising when we rolled up, because I looked
He's ready
over,
to tee off. Let's see what he has.
and I was like, wow, look at that lake. And Joe's like, that's a river. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Had Jer been to that area before? Or was that his first time in that area too?
I'm pretty sure it was. I don't think he's ever been up there.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
I'm really glad you guys got to share that memory
Oh,
together.
looking good off the tee.
Me too.
Oh shit.
I wish your mom and Marie and Josh would have
Let's see what he
gone.
does here.
Yeah.
105 yards out.
Josh, I can sort of understand him not wanting to be in the car because he kind of was in the car a lot, but I feel like he would be able to tough it out. Your mom and Marie's excuse, their excuse was they were too tired and they just wanted to relax, but
And here's their
That's
8
what you
iron.
guys did.
right, the place that we went to was the absolute
And
perfect
second shot
place to
here.
go and relax.
I
Where'd you
know.
go?
It's in Idaho. I forget what the name of that little town we went to is called. But some of my family they rented, or I guess they stayed at this cabin house that was on the side of this gigantic river up in Idaho.
Ooh.
One of my aunt's cousins, I guess that was their property.
Oh, come on, sit for us, ball.
Oh my God.
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach.
Off to a bad start. But it was super pretty.
Okay, here's our third shot.
So you weren't... You were near Sandpoint? No. Twin Lakes?
Oh my god, stop.
It wasn't the Spokane River, huh?
No,
It couldn't have been all the way up Pender Crele. That was... Seems like a far way.
let's
You guys
see.
drove that far.
And this putt will get him one skin.
It was pretty close. It was in the... Okay, where's the closest river?
The Spokane River. 20 feet. Don't...
For the birdie. One skin on the board for our leader.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I know exactly where it was.
This
Oh,
is
shoot.
an 8-iron. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Okay, sure enough, there it is. Alright, so... The Pend Oriel River.
It was way up there.
Yup.
7-iron on
How
display
do you
here.
know it was that for
A
sure?
little bit long,
Because I
possibly.
looked back at the
All right,
message that
interested to see
Michelle
what you
sent
have in
me with
store
the
for us
address of
here.
this place.
Huh. That's
Very
neat.
close to the Riley Creek Recreation Area. Right near Sawyer. Just right on the edge of that river there.
Did you guys make the plan at Molly's?
Molly's being...
The breakfast that everybody had together?
Oh, no, it was kind of the night before. Miguel kept on saying, "Hey, we got this place that we're staying at. You should come out and come kick it." And I was like, "Well, shit, I'm kind of at the mercy of Jeremy tomorrow, but I'll let him know. I'm sure he'll be down."
Could be slightly
Did you
too much
kick it
club.
with Miguel?
Well, that approach kind of
Yeah,
missed the mark a little bit.
he found himself a little dispensary.
He did.
I gotta say, it was fun. It was really, I mean, all of them, everybody. Carlos was cool to hang out with.
Oh, yeah. He was nice to talk to. I got to
And
talk to him
second
for a
shot
little
here
bit.
on the second hole.
More so than I have in the past.
They're very cool. I'd like to play golf with him. I hear he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. And this putt for his skin.
I hear he's pretty good. He's probably...
For the birdie.
He's probably got
And
an
after
8
that,
to
2
10
skins on
handicap,
the
I
board
think.
for our leader. Looks like this one's in the fairway. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Oh, Sebastian changed his pants.
I was trying to change more than that, but I didn't have enough time.
You could have said something.
I thought I was already taking a
Okay,
while.
nice fresh hole
You
here.
were,
Let's
but
Did
you
you-
could have said
fairway.
something.
Did you get to spend time with Amaya and Ariana
Amaya and Ariana. You're gonna have to
That's
remind me who they
Chantel's
were.
kids.
Oh, no. I didn't really spend any time with any of their kids.
Oh,
That was impressive.
Because why would I?
you could have said hi to him.
Well, I did say hi to them.
And here's
I said hey to all of them. And Mike's son, whose name escapes me. Do you remember his
Luke?
name? Is it Luke?
Mm-hmm.
I was really trying to get him stoked on the Avs game. Because he was like right there on the edge, right, of where he was getting pretty excited about it. But also, like, kind of wanted to do other stuff and hang out with his cousins type of thing. I was like, yeah, dude, no, this is awesome. This is the fucking coolest thing ever. Yeah. And we were just chatting it up. And I don't know. It's just that was also kind of an interesting thing, too, because I think now they're all sort of getting to an age where you kind of can interact with them and they can understand the concept of second cousins. Whereas previously, they're just like toddlers. So there's really no point.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it.
But now they're getting to a place to where they're starting to form their own little personalities and having interests, and you can kind of be like, cool, man, what do you think?
And look at this, taking the driver off the turf.
Oh, shit.
Oof. So I don't know, maybe in time. But for the most part, we're just kind of trying to take it all in with everybody else.
Who are the main people watching the hockey game?
Well, me and Mike, obviously.
And from here,
Jer wasn't watching it?
He was, but
Closely?
not really. And then Carlos and Miguel were watching it
7-iron.
kind of close
This
too.
could be in the rough. This one's your third.
But
Everybody
definitely-
was rooting for the Avalanche?
Well, Mike and I were. Everybody else was just kind of watching the game and understood that Mike and I were rooting for the Avalanche.
Okay.
Sit down.
Sweet.
But yeah, Mike and I pretty much like parked right in front of the screen as we were watching. We were getting into it. Both him and I are really talking about the game. And I don't know, it's a hard thing too. Because I think Miguel wanted to talk about it more, but he was asking questions about it. And I'm super okay with trying to describe people, except during the playoffs. T made that mistake one year. And I think I got a little bit too asking a question about something. I'm just like, sorry, dude. I would love to answer any question that you have, but right now I'm a little bit focused and a little bit more emotional, so now is not the best time.
What did Uncle Mike do while you guys were there?
He was just kind of hanging out.
Footer for him.
Seemed like he was roving between everybody, taking it in, asking some questions and things. And I just wonder if, as he's gotten older in age, if he's become more social, or if it's because we've gotten older that it's easier to communicate with him now.
And that one will go for birdie. And just drop this putt to carry the hole.
That was a severe downhill putt.
Can't believe you made that.
I didn't think I was going to.
And that will work to carry the hole over.
There's
and
a lot
stack
of
those
break on
skins
that
up.
putt.
Maybe next hole you can cash in. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line.
I'm really kind of disappointed that I missed out on that.
Yeah, me too, man. For a little while there, I was gonna see if I could talk you into. Well, I mean, the biggest thing about it, I was gonna say, I wanted to say like, oh
Okay,
man, check and see if you
fairway.
can change your flight to the next day. But then I was thinking like, there's no way that you're gonna be able to move that for cheap. At the last minute like that. To make it worth it anyway.
I like to go to new places. I've never been to Idaho.
Well, in my defense, it did hit the fairway, didn't it?
Yeah, I've only been to Idaho once.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
It was quite a long time ago.
And setting up from around 120 yards out. And they've chosen the pitching wedge.
Ooh, I know
So
what to do. 617 Riley Creek.
Setting up here in the deep stuff.
Zillow.com.
.617 Riley Creek.
Yep. Oh, no way. Well, never mind. I was like, here, I'll show you pictures of this house.
There's no pictures?
Nope, it just has an overview of the map.
Huh. It says it's only 3-bed, 2-bath.
Which, I mean, technically that makes sense. But the way that it was...
2,000 square feet.
I suppose technically that makes sense too. But the way it had like a very, very open floor plan,
Hmm.
and there were 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 to 6 places to sleep in the main house, and then in their guest house type thing, there were 3 other places to sleep. 1, 2.
You guys were close to a blueberry farm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We were also close to a lumber yard, like a lumber mill. It's the
Huh.
most fucking wood that I've seen in my entire life.
No shit.
Dude, the funny thing about it too was I said that
Looks
to
like this
Jer
will
as
be
we
on
were
the
driving
dance
in,
floor.
right? Oh my god.
Back on the fairway. Let's see if we can
I
stick
don't
it
know
on the
why I
green from
didn't
here.
put backspin on that. That was stupid. I said that to Jer as we were driving in, and the funny thing was, apparently every single person said the exact same thing as we rolled in.
It's funny.
It was
Setting up here now for our third shot.
very impressive.
You probably used that river to transport it.
No, there was a railroad that went up next to
Oh.
it, basically right there. I think they probably did use the river back in the day before they used the train. I think that's exactly how that town came to be.
You probably weren't that far away from Canada.
Didn't look like it.
Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down?
It's probably like, what? Maybe, I don't know, maybe
And there you have it. He's won this hole.
an
No
hour and
skins on the
45
board
minutes
for
to
our leader
Canada.
after that one.
What a neat experience.
I kept on thinking how nice it must be to live in that area. But then I thought about it some more,
Here's their 7-iron.
and I
Shots
realized
coming in nicely.
that place must get totally fucked in the winter.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
I don't doubt it. So it was like up in the mountains?
Uh-huh.
Going with the hydrant. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens.
This is a
And let's
coastal
see
course.
what you do off the tee here.
I'm not sure why they called it Falmouth Creek. There's an ocean nearby. Or a big ass lake.
Oh, effortlessly done.
Be
Nice
quite
swing.
the lake.
Oh, Cody put a little action on that one.
Nice
A
approach.
little too much, though. Not quite what I wanted.
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
Yikes! What was that, Sebastian?
I messed it up. I
Sinking
was
this
actually
next
trying
putt will
to
be for his par.
use more power, but I messed up the swing.
Here we go. Birdie putt
Get it up,
coming up.
Cialis.
Oh, it could be.
Ooh.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my, you gotta be kidding.
And he'll get a skin if he drops this.
That is surprising. That looks like it was right in there. To me.
And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, our leader is sitting on the board with 5 skins. All right, let's put this in the fairway.
Man, I really want to see Top Gun.
Are you going to?
There's not an IMAX theater near where I am. I have to drive to Vegas.
Is it only available in IMAX right
This
now?
one's looking bunker bound.
No, but this is
That's probably
one that I really want to see in IMAX.
All right, let's
it's
see
like
how
Doctor
he does.
Strange. Yeah, you need to see it in IMAX.
Top Gun's a fucking real blockbuster, not a goddamn comic book movie.
Comic book movie, it may be, but it had quite the effects, John.
Not a comic.
We're talking about an all-American film.
Here's a look at their 5-iron. I don't know, this one could go either way. All right, setting up in the fairway sand.
Oh, God damn it.
Not sure where this one's going to end up.
Might get a good kick left, Cody.
Okay, we're back in the fairway. Good
Mike's
job.
questions.
And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here.
I'm not sure what to do here. Let's try this.
Shot's looking good. Okay, third shot.
I mean, pretty much every Marvel movie that comes out nowadays ends up making like $300 million. It's all Disney puts out anymore.
Nice
Yup.
chip. Fantastic.
Star Wars and Marvel.
And Pixar.
They've even kind of cut back on those, Kelly.
Yeah,
No, they
Pixar's been releasing
haven't.
this week
Putt in front of him here.
What are you talking about?
They really have.
No, there was a very recent movie that was just released. Turning Red was
For the
just
birdie.
released.
And after that
Turning
one, our
Red.
leader has 6 skins on the board.
Yeah.
Did that one blow your mind?
I didn't watch it, but I heard it's really good. Also, the same thing with Luca that was released a year before that. Heard it was
Yeah,
really
that was
good.
supposed to be
Haven't
really
seen
good
it.
too.
Soul was released
Luca.
less than a year before that.
Don't
Soul was
fucking
pretty
bring up
trippy.
A
Luca
lot of people
Soul
really
to
like
me,
that.
okay?
This tee shot should play.
A year before Soul,
And as we tee
not
off
even a
here,
year,
be
6 months
mindful
before Soul was
your opponent's on a
Onward.
little bit of a streak. Let's see if we can break that up here on this hole.
A year before Onward was Toy Story 4. A year before Toy
Needless
Story
to
4 was
say,
Incredibles. They're releasing,
they
they've got a
putting
very
out.
consistent schedule. And no, I know what you're about to say, and I don't agree with that.
Okay, well,
Until you actually watch those movies, you can't say whether or not they're good or not.
okay, Cody. I'm glad you have an
Not sure where
opinion.
this one's going to end up. Could be rough.
That's a very condescending way to
All right, interested to see what he
end that
has in store for us
conversation.
here. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Seems like they're doing pretty good in the approach shot department.
Part of the reason they're not putting out big budget films that aren't Star Wars or Marvel anymore is because of Johnny Depp.
It's literally only in Pirates of the Caribbean.
He was in The Lone Ranger,
Oh
which was a
wait,
huge
he was
fucking
in a few
flop.
different things with him too, and Fantastic Beasts. Yeah.
He was in a lot of big flop
Yeah, never
movies,
mind.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
He was also in a lot of huge hit movies.
Alice in Wonderland.
He's got a
Stopped
wildly
doing. They
eclectic.
stopped doing. Disney specifically stopped doing a lot of anything besides what I already said after that.
What were some of their other big titles that you think they should have followed up on?
There's a lot of stuff they could be doing. They're not willing to take chances anymore.
Are you talking about writing new stories?
Mm-hmm.
Like, outside of... Tell me some other things, some other movies. I can't
This
think of
one's a
anything that was, like,
7-footer.
really big for them.
This putt's good so far. All right, nicely done. And for him, this will be for the birdie. And that one will drop. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole.
John? John.
I heard you. Give me a second. Jeez.
They've gone with the 6-iron on this one.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see what you got here. Really nice swing.
Yeah, I'm talking about stuff like Remember
Nice
the
shot. That'll do.
Titans.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for
I
him.
don't know. There's a lot of stuff that you don't even realize with Disney movies. They used to dabble in.
And they're choosing the 6-iron here.
They're a
Like
very big studio.
Muppets Most Wanted.
And he's putting this one for
No.
birdie.
Big Hero 6.
Fuck!
27 feet away.
I mean, we already mentioned Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, it's going right by the hole, isn't it? And if he sinks this, it's for 3
I
skips.
mean, I can't really think of anything on that level that Disney has.
Maybe Toy Story. That's like a multi-movie franchise.
Well, that's
We're not
Pixar.
talking about
Oh wait, yeah,
Disney
never mind.
Pixar.
Another bird. And 8 skins in the pocket of our leader after that hole.
I fucking hate skins so much.
Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, send this ball away.
Freaky Friday.
That movie was garbage.
Wrong with that.
I'm just saying, the
That's
point
not-
I'm making is they're
Let's see
not
what this
even
guy does.
trying anymore.
I'm glad that they're not trying for those ones. The Disney Channel original movies, fuck those entirely.
Tee shot's looking decent.
Freaky Friday was not a Disney Channel original.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
It absolutely was.
It was
Second
not.
shot on the 9th.
That was like friggin', what's it called? Brink.
Next, you're gonna tell
And those
me.
were good.
Next, you're gonna tell me Johnny Tsunami was not a Disney Channel original movie either.
It was, but Freaky Friday was. I don't know why you think that. How could you not love Brink?
Nicely done.
I don't even remember what movie that was.
Sebastian remembers Brink.
I don't think
Couldn't
Sebastian
think
does.
No.
How do you
Actually,
know
that
this
might have been
movie at
before
all?
his time.
Yeah, dude, this is 1998.
Uh-huh.
Before my
He
time,
was
I
like
was
2 years old.
I was 3.
Andy Brinker is the leader of a group of inline skaters who disapprove of corporate sponsorship, believing that skating should be done for fun rather than for profit.
And then he sells out, Cody.
Phew, he sells out.
But when Brink's family starts having financial problems, he's forced to compromise his principles and join a sponsor team led by the arrogant Val. Not knowing his motivation, Brink's friends are stunned by the decision and collectively shun him until the truth comes out.
God damn it. Well, there goes my birdie streak.
Why couldn't you have done
This
this on the
next
last
putt will
hole?
be for his birdie.
Fuck me.
I really don't enjoy skins anymore.
He's got 3 feet to go.
Andy Brinkerton.
Brinkerton.
Well, his nickname is Brink.
And the par putt will drop. He's got a 3-footer here.
It's a good nickname, isn't it, Sebastian?
And this putt to win.
Better than Brinkerton.
His name is just Brink. People call
I
him
know,
Brink.
I'm saying Brink is better than Brinkerton.
Nobody calls him Brinkerton.
I know, I'm just saying Brink is better than Brinkerton. That
No,
would not matter.
Brinkerton is not a thing.
I know that. I'm saying Brinkerton is better than if... I mean, Brink is better than if Brinkerton were a possibility. God damn.
And fresh new skin is up for grabs on this hole. Let's get this going. I'm having that. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
It's like... Never mind.
Uh-oh.
This one's heading to the fairway, I think.
It's like saying Sebastian is a better name than Kaka.
Again. Valid statement.
Of course it is, but Kaka's not an option. Nobody's calling you Kaka.
Here's their 3-wood. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin.
That is a nasty pin location.
Luke is just a little guy.
Go!
Good little shot there.
I'm really having a hard time thinking what other Disney movies were on the level of, like, Pirates, or even just below that. The only thing that comes to mind is the Mighty Ducks. And there
Remember the
had,
Titans absolutely was.
right? Remember the Titans.
Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Looking nice.
There just had to have been more than that.
And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens.
So you're just saying, are there like super successful movies? Because I thought the caveat had to be that they kind of like spurred a franchise.
Remember the Titans didn't do
No, it
that.
didn't. That's why I was wondering why it was included.
Because that was
Because
a
it's a
huge
fucking
movie.
great film.
I would honestly
Oh.
go as far to call that movie a classic.
God damn it, I have to work hard.
We're not gonna see those types of movies anymore, unfortunately. Unless they change up their business model.
They're locked into
And here he goes, putting for par.
the cow that's
And that's sad.
shitting out gold bricks. That is Star
So
Wars
boring.
and fucking
Boring.
Marvel. I'm so over superhero movies. You guys have no idea.
I've been
Oh, I
over
think
them
we
for
do.
fucking... I never was into them.
And as he
With
sets
the
up, he's got
exception
21
of
feet to the cup.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight was epic, but let's not get confused here. That wasn't a superhero movie. That was a Christopher Nolan movie with Heath Ledger.
Yeah, honestly. And Gary
And
Oldman.
it drops.
Yup.
And
This one's
Christian
17
fucking Bale. I
feet.
mean...
Hey, minor roll, but Morgan Freeman had a part.
And Morgan Freeman. There you go.
Alright, but just
Fucking
so we're...
Liam Neeson, too.
Oh yeah, Liam Neeson. Hell, Anne Hathaway's an A-lister.
Oh, I fucking pushed it!
Oh, it's going right over.
Oh, man. That still looks like it was gonna
And this putt will
drop.
get him one skin.
But let's be real here. That's... Yeah, I very hardly consider that a superhero movie.
Hocus Pocus did well. It was definitely over. It made a
Yeah,
profit.
there's another one. I bet that is
And 9
Disney. I
skins
don't
on the
know if it
board
is
for our
based
leader after that
actually.
one.
It's Disney. I've seen it at a Disney theater.
I fucking hate skins. I hate skins. I fucking hate skins so much. God damn it.
Here's another one that is really good that you're not gonna think was a Disney movie, and again, we're not gonna see stuff like this anymore. Unbreakable. You haven't seen Unbreakable?
No.
I'm surprised Sebastian hasn't. It's really good.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway.
Only Unbreakable I know is the Shyamalan movie.
Let's put this ball down in the fairway.
Unbreakable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in my
Yeah, it is
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan, but that was a Disney movie, Walt Disney Studios.
What?
Yeah.
Touchstone in Walt Disney. I wonder how Walt Disney got hooked up with that.
I think they own Touchstone.
Man, that mouth is
I don't
ruthless.
like the way this is going.
You know which one I never saw was the one after that called Glass,
All right,
which
let's
I
see what
heard
he
is pretty
does
good
on
too.
this one.
I saw parts of it. I didn't finish the whole thing.
You know what really sucked, which was kind of disappointing, was I had a feeling it was the latest Jackass movie.
And this is a tough
You
one.
watched
Not
it?
sure where this will go.
Yeah,
How did you watch it?
on Paramount Plus.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah, they stopped. I guess they ran out of. I mean, they tried to claim that they didn't run out of ideas, but they were doing the same pranks that they did on the first movie.
Really?
A lot of them.
Huh.
And it just, the humor wasn't the same.
And let's get out of this beach here.
I thought they
It
just
really
stopped
wasn't
doing
funny anymore.
I was wondering, because I was wanting to see that. I felt like it was a good time for them to do it again. God damn it.
And this is a monster putt coming up,
But I also thought, like,
it's sand, right?
would
So
it really hit the
a
same?
cloud.
Because that was one of those
And now
things
he's
that
looking
had
at 200 yards or so to the
that
pin.
had its place, and they sort of stretched it out at the end with Jackass 4.
You certainly did, Cody.
But I thought, you know what, maybe it'll hit that nostalgia button just right.
Taking out the 3-wood on this one.
But now that you mention that, it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't watch it, like, and pay money for it, for sure. And I honestly, I really, even though it was free, like, it just wasn't good at all. It wasn't funny.
Did you force yourself to finish it?
Here we go. This one for birdie.
No, but that's kind of how it felt. They tried to bring in some new people and they weren't really that great.
That's what I felt on number 4. They tried to bring in some new people in the cast. And yeah, just not that funny. Come on, dude, what the fuck? Oh!
This is an insanely long putt for this guy.
Why
Really
are all
wants to
your
move it down.
putts just going by this round?
I don't know, John. I don't know. Having a bad day, apparently.
And this putt for his skin.
Actually ended up a lot better than I thought it was going to. Nope.
Ooh,
Wow.
close.
That's ugly.
And a 5-foot putt for him. And a nice putt.
Was
He's
there
got about a
anything that
3-footer here.
concerned you about when you were watching the game tonight, Cody?
All right, that putt'll go. And you need this putt if you want to tie your opponent here.
Kemper, if I'm being totally honest.
Uh-oh. You let in some easy ones?
Yes, he did. There are a few shots, I would say like 2 or 3 of those goals, honestly, that do not make a
Nicely
Stanley
done.
Cup
That's
winning
going to
goalie.
carry things over and
Hmm.
stack that skin onto the next hole.
Do you
And
think
after
maybe
that,
you
hole
just
two-way
had
tie
an
is just going
off
to
game?
keep things
I
even.
don't know, man. The whole playoffs, he's kind of sort of been on the border of me thinking that he's a good goalie and me wanting to think that he's a good goalie.
Uh-oh.
It's like, no,
Right off the tee.
Oh, shit.
In order to win the Stanley Cup, you have to have an insane goalie. There's just no question about it.
Okay, let's give it a nice big smash.
And that's kind of the biggest concern of mine is Vasilevsky
Oh yeah.
is that goalie. So
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
that the three-peat is possible because he's just fucking ludicrous. He's just crazy. And you need that. And I don't know if Kemper is that. I think he's a good
Hopefully
goalie, but I
this
think
sticks
that he
to
gives
the
up a lot of
fairway.
goals that he absolutely shouldn't.
And let's
And
see how this tee
one
shot
thing
fares for him.
that has been concerning me a lot is he puts himself out of position more frequently than he should. And he seems to overcommit to plays.
Looks like this one's in the fairway.
So like if there's a 2-on-1 coming down the ice and they
Might need a club or two extra from here. This is
cross the
really
puck
deep.
over on a pass, like he'll overcommit to the pass and just he'll leave the net like wide open.
Uh-oh. Back down.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green.
So that's my concern. He got injured tonight, and another hard thing is like I don't know. Sometimes I think that he's better than Francouz, but other times I'm not entirely sure. But
This one's a
his
little
track record
bit
is
long,
better.
potentially.
But I don't know, man. That's another like Francouz stepped up to the plate tonight for sure. He definitely did some crazy shit, and I think that depending on how the rest of this series goes, could dictate who's starting next season.
Will he make it? He's got a long putt, so could go either way.
I wonder, oh, I was gonna say, I saw that Landeskog is
Here we
back. I
have
thought
a
he was out for the whole
60-foot
playoff.
putt.
No, man. No, he came back in the first round.
Okay.
What is that sound?
Going towards that hole.
I
That's in
heard
there.
that
50 more
Manson has
birdie
had a
today.
good series.
He's got 15 feet to the cup.
Yes.
A good playoff, sorry.
Yeah.
And that one will drop.
I've been wondering the same thing about that noise.
Since
What
we
are
have
you
the tie
doing,
on that hole,
Sebastian?
we'll carry the skin over. 3
Coloring a
skins
thing on my
for
iPad.
grabs next hole.
If I'm moving my headset or whatever, cord. What does it sound like?
It sounds like your microphone is covered in styrofoam and you're squishing it back and forth in between your fingertips.
What the fuck? Let me try and move it.
Has anybody ever told you to get a new mic?
Yes.
Hold on, he cut out there. Has anybody ever told you what?
To get a new mic.
So this tee
Oh.
shot should work.
I was going to, but then I kept on having to get new
All right,
controllers,
next stop,
so I just haven't bothered with
let's
mine.
open some fairway.
Then fucking COVID happened, and supply shortage and whatnot.
Is that going to be something that you invest in if you get a PS5?
Nice swing on that.
Definitely.
I was
Alrighty,
afraid
he's
to try to
good to
fit
go
it
on this
into
one.
that
Let's see
little
how he
area
does.
like you did, Cody.
Took a risk there. Ooh, it sounded a little thick. But it worked.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I don't like these fucking in-between shots, man. It's not good.
Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green.
It's not a terrible approach. Another thing that concerns me, but I don't know if I'm concerned about it
Here's
or
our second shot on the 13th.
it's something that can be addressed pretty easily, which I'm sure Bednar is it seems as though the defense are leaving too many men in front of the crease. Or, yeah, right in front of the crease. And a lot of goals have come from, rebounds
Hmm.
that can be avoided if the D address more of the other team trying to make a play right in front of the crease, or just picking up some trash and taking care of whoever's just camping out right in front. They really need to address that because a lot of more goals than are acceptable there
That one will drop.
have gone in that way.
This putt to carry the hole. It could be a good one. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. After that hole, nothing really changed. Two-way tie, though.
But I think that should be okay. I mean, there's no way that the coaching staff isn't seeing that and addressing that with the defenseman.
Do the Oilers worry you overall?
No. They almost lost their first series to the Knights, or the Kings.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
That's true.
That series went 7 games, and it should have been a sweep.
That is a good point. I think they won on a controversial game against the Flames, Game 7 too.
Yep.
Not mistaken.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
The game tonight went pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to go. There really weren't any big surprises from either team for me, from what I was seeing. They played exactly how both of them play. They both played their game.
5-iron on display for this one.
The Oilers are a much more physical team, and they did just that. They came out swinging. And they were putting on a lot of physical pressure at the beginning of the game. Some big hits, some hard hits. And they were really trying to get under the skin of the Avalanche. But the Avalanche are much more agile. They're much quicker. they've got a deeper team, and they're just all around a better team. So they got more shots on net, especially in the beginning. But very much like in Avalanche fashion, they started out strong, and once it got towards the third period, they kind of petered off a little bit, but they were able to close it up. So ultimately, I think that the Avalanche are a better team, and so I'm not worried as long as they don't make any critical mistakes. This series should go to the Avalanche. Wow.
That came up just a bit short, didn't it?
It did.
He sets
Ricocheted
up
to the
around
right.
140 yards out.
Because there's a huge fucking I see. Huh. Okay, wow. You know how to deal with that, don't we?
Taking this one with the 8-iron.
Oh, shit. That wind is way more powerful than it is.
That is definitely some Miss Jackson level wind.
It's not gonna cut it, Sebastian. Yeah, well, maybe we should put you
Ooh.
on the mini golf tour.
Here we go. Birdie putt coming up.
The Mickey Mouse tour would probably be a better fit for you.
No way, this is like straight on.
Is it?
I didn't break it all in my initial read there. It's fucking crazy.
See if it rolls true. A little short,
Oh,
huh?
well, yeah. Didn't quite make it there. And if he sinks this, that'll get him 4 skins.
Really wish that I would have fucking...
Whoa.
He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that putt's going to drop for par. All right, you need this putt to drop to carry the hole. Okay, nicely done. Let's see what your friend has here. And a 2-way tie after that hole.
Ultimately, the Avalanche are a better team.
This one's fairway bound. All right, you're going to put this in the fairway. Beautiful swing. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Tink.
And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we got around 220 to go from here.
Yeah, just it doesn't sound like Striper was a big hit at the event.
That didn't come as a surprise, though.
I thought maybe he was turning the corner.
Why would you think that at all?
Because he's getting up there in age and supposed to be calming down a little bit.
Oh, way too fast. Damn it.
That had the right trajectory for
There
it,
you
just
go. This is
not
shaping
yet.
up.
It
Putting
came
for
in way
eagle
too
next.
fast. But yeah, I think you meant your swing, but it just
And let's see what he does
flew
here.
in.
He's got around 210
Yeah.
to the pin.
Used too much of the wind there, I guess. Maybe if I would have clubbed down again. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Here is their 4 iron.
I
Doesn't feel
think,
good.
like I said before, I think he just kind of wants to be a part of the club, but the way that he goes about it is just unfucking
Wants to be a part
believable.
of the club. Why can't Striker just be himself?
Well,
The thing is, he is being
I
himself.
think he is being himself. Yes, dude.
But for most people, that means,
They're going with the 5
being
iron here.
normal, but being himself for him is just wildly inappropriate.
Yes. For most
Drop
people, it means
miss.
just calming down.
For eagle.
Leveling up, getting some silver.
Not hard enough. It's not going to make it there at all.
Ooh, never like leaving those short. He's putting his next one for
Leveling
Green.
up, getting some silver.
Green's super fast.
And if he sinks
Isn't
this,
it?
that's for 5 skins.
Not as fast as you might think.
Based upon how those shots came in is what I was basing off of, but you're right. The grid isn't showing it to be that fast. Is it? Damn. I would have hit that.
And a 15-footer for him.
Oh, the whole pull.
4 feet left. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll do. Well, I'm looking forward to this. 6 skins on the line next hole.
Is it really annoying not to have a automobile
Yes,
in Los Alamos?
it is, dude. I've been stuck at home. I can't
Here's a 3-wood.
go to the grocery store.
Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee.
I can't fucking do anything. It's really shitty. It's really, really shitty. Very similarly to this fucking green shot.
Swinging like silk.
God
A little off
That
on
would
that
have
approach, but
gotten
that's
kicked to the
okay.
right and come back down.
He's ready to
the
let her
bogey.
rip here. Let's see what he does. This one's heading left.
Okay, Sebastian, you just keep your swing on that shot.
I know, yeah, I know. Sebastian, you knew the wind was blowing to the left, so why didn't you turn your play to the right?
I know the answer is because he doesn't care, but Sebastian, every shot is an opportunity to practice.
I'm just trying to get through the hole without falling asleep.
Ooh.
And here's our second shot on the 16th.
That's fair. I've totally been there before, honestly.
Cody, you better not make that.
God damn it, I wanted you so bad! Can't believe it
He
broke
sinks
off
this.
at the
That's
end. That
for,
was right on
6
line.
skins.
Come on. Come on.
God
Ooh.
damn it, man. I fucking knew. Fucking
He
hate
sinks this.
downhill
He's got
putts.
par.
I absolutely hate them.
And the putt
I
will
wanted you to miss that
drop.
putt so bad.
Well, you need to
I
sink this one
wanted
if
you
you
to
want
miss
to carry
that
the
putt
win.
so bad.
Nicely done, and even more skins to win
Fucking damn
next
it.
hole, maybe? And after that one, no skins have changed hands, just a two-way tie after that one. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure.
When I was 17, I went to get a Limp Bizkit tattoo,
All right, let's
and
haul off.
they wouldn't
Just
let me
smash
because I
this
didn't
next
have a
drive.
guardian's approval. I cried and punched a lamppost. 3 months later, I was allowed to take on $119,000 in loans to go to art school.
Oh, oh, isn't that that's it's funny, but also just very depressing.
Right?
And hopefully this one snags the
Oh,
safe fairway.
man.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold.
Where was that posted,
And
Cody?
as he sets
It
up,
was
he's
a
around
screenshot of a
245
Twitter post.
yards out.
Yeah, that's rich. It's definitely rich.
Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf.
Get down. Get down. Fuck.
And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin.
This wind is crazy, dude. I don't know what to do here.
Taking driver off the fairway.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Yours pretty much did the same thing as mine. Just put her up there close, Bastion.
There you go.
This next putt is for your birdie.
Do you guys believe in pretty privilege?
What?
Do you believe in pretty privilege?
Oh.
What does that mean?
Like, beautiful people get more advantages?
Yes.
I kind of do believe in that, yeah.
Are you kidding? If you don't, you're naive.
Looking really good.
Oh.
Oh, man, that would have been on
The
highlight
butterfly
reel,
versus the
that's
moth
for
is a
sure.
perfect example of pretty
And this
privilege.
is his attempt at birdie.
What is the butterfly versus the moth?
Just that, I mean, just that's it.
Yeah.
Butterflies versus moths. They're
Because they're
effectively
the same
the
thing?
same creature and they do the same job.
Huh.
One of them looks just a little bit better than the other.
That's interesting. I've never heard that discussed like that before.
It's true.
He's got a 4-footer to deal with here.
Butterfly versus the moth.
And a decent little putt there. And he's got around 4 feet to go
Well,
here.
when you put it that way, Cody.
And that one's going to go for par. And
Wow, so
I
if
guess we're going
you
to carry this over
if
again.
you
and
won
there's a
this
whole lot
hole,
of
I think
skins
you
on the
would
line. Hopefully
actually
somebody will
tie
hit
me.
those.
This is like a huge carryover. Basically, the whole back nine we've carried over. Damn. What do I want to do here?
Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway.
I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not, but this one's a favorite of mine.
Okay, next stop fairway, right?
Quote by a forest ranger at Yosemite National Park on why it's hard to design the perfect garbage bin to keep bears from breaking into it. There is considerate There is considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists.
Is there a picture
Tee shot
involved?
really nice here.
No picture.
And he's ready to
I don't
tee
really
off
get
and see what he
it.
has.
Oh no. So people have a hard time designing trash cans that smart bears can't break into because stupid people can't get into them to throw away their trash.
Oh.
This tee shot should play.
And not just a little bit, like there's considerable overlap.
And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin.
It's a serious quote, but it also is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Going with the 5-wood on this one.
Ooh.
There's some backstop on that green.
This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This is crazy.
This is for all the marbles, Sebastian.
Come on, Cody. John won, but you know.
That's not
on, give us a kick to
necessarily
the right.
true.
Can still make a dent here.
Better
You
luck
could
next
win
time.
this still, Sebastian, if you
And
chip
he's
it
got
in.
around 150 or so to the pin.
Shit.
That was a hard approach. It was a hard approach, and that was not the approach that I needed to make it competitive. John did not already win, Sebastian.
And here's their
Get
8-iron.
down.
Looks
Fuck,
like this one is
now he
heading
did.
for the green.
Guys could both still chip it in, so no, I didn't. Don't trust my playing.
I don't trust my chip in.
Okay, Sebastian.
I don't know what Sebastian was thinking there.
He wasn't trying to win 240
This is what our
skins,
third
that's
shot's
for
looking
sure.
like.
I was trying to get power on the chip. It did not work.
God damn it!
Oh my gosh, I really thought that
Ooh,
was
nice
the
little
one
chip
you were
on
gonna
that
make,
one.
right?
He's got 16 feet to the cup.
Fuck! Oh!
And you didn't win this skins match, that's for sure. But you know what? I had fun being out here with you.
I'm 100.
So that's kind of a win, right?
Only won one fucking
Well, that's
hole.
it for me. Thank you for the round, and thank you.
Oh, I
for
hate
playing PGA
skins.
Tour
I'm so over
2K21.
skins. I hate it so much. My game does considerably better in the long run than it does hole to hole.
Alright guys, well that was fun.
No, it wasn't.
I like
I'll
playing with
catch you on the flip side.
I did not enjoy that at all.
Alright,
Have a good
take
night.
it easy then.
Bye.